Of the rash variety, there's no doubt about that. He took the Rangers player right out of the game, and you see the reaction there, but I think he was hurt by his own challenge. So the game restarts with the throw-in. McCoy's battling away there, he does well, he gets it to Dale Gordon. And Gordon knocked off the ball by Gary Smith, the free kick awarded to Rangers. Well, the game finally balanced here. Gordon going on the outside of the defender and just pushed off the ball. So the free kick quickly taken by McCall, looking for McCoist. And Gary Smith it was who knocked it out of play. So the throw to Rangers to be taken by McCall. This is Ian Ferguson. Back it goes to Robertson. Well, that was risky to say the least, but the free kick is awarded to Rangers, but really in a one-to-one, the last man back, and taking on the forward player, he really was risking it here.
Yeah, I think Duncan Shearer had just closed them down that quickly, tries to drag the ball inside him. Duncan Shearer's momentum carries him forward, and it knocks Davy Robertson to the ground.
So Walter Smith there, shouting some instructions. Meanwhile, it's Hateley chesting it down, looking for McCoist. Long clearance from Winnie. So 75 minutes played here at Hampden Park. Rangers 1, Aberdeen 1. This is Ian Durrant. It breaks now to Dale Gordon. And that was Ian Jess back helping in defence. It's picked up now by Mixer Patalainen. He switches the play to Scott Booth. He finds the other substitute, Lee Richardson. The switch of play now to Stephen Wright. The high one from Wright. It's cut out by McCall. Picked up now by Dale Gordon. This is Ian Durrant. Firing it forward for Hateley to chase, but that one was just a bit on the ambitious side. And the ball goes out for the throw to Aberdeen. In there at Patalainen, but it's John Brown who got his head to it. White clipping it forward. Patalainen's in there again. Long ball from Jess, but again it's overhit.
Yeah, it was a pity that one was overhit from Aberdeen's point of view, because it was a great run forward, but just Ian Jess, it was a disappointing through ball.
So both sets of players will look to keep things as calm as possible here. We're entering a crucial phase of the match. The official attendance just handed to me, 45,298. So here come Rangers. It's played through to Ali McCoist. Nice, well challenged though by Gary Smith. Nice little turn there by Jesse's, challenged though by Mikhailichenko. Now it's Robertson breaking forward for Rangers. The fans getting right behind him, a huge roar going up as it's played through to Mikhailichenko. And it goes behind for the goal kick. Well, he's so quick, this man, he thinks so quickly. He looks a bit lackadaisical at times, but he can make openings out of nothing.
Yeah, once again it was a terrific run forward by Davy Robertson, and Mikhailichenko collects the ball on the edge of the box and fires that one just past Theo Snelder's right hand post. But Davy Robertson's had a magnificent game here this afternoon. He's made one great run after another forward, and of course defended very well indeed as well.
So that's Hampden at its capacity this afternoon, just under 46,000 before the refurbishment starts. The record crowd for this final was back in 1965, an Old Firm match, 107,000. So it's certainly changed days. This will be the last major match here at the National Stadium now for about a year. Well, here come Aberdeen again. It's Ian Jess playing it through to Shearer. This is Patalainen. He steps away from McCall. It's cut out though by Ian Ferguson. Played through to Ali McCoist. He does well to get away from Gary Smith. Now it's Mikhailichenko. Durrant Mikhailichenko again. Well, that's good play by Mikhailichenko. Well, he really is taking a grip of this game. That's his third attempt at goal since coming on, and again some delightful play from him. He was in at the beginning of the move and he linked well there with Ian Durrant.
I think he'd probably a little bit more time there than he thought. I think he snatched at that one eventually, because it was a lovely little body swerve inside. And it threw the Aberdeen defence a bit. It needed maybe a little bit of time there to just give that a little bit of a nudge, rather than snatch at the shot, which he did.
And McPherson climbing for it. It breaks through to John Brown. This is Robertson. It's aimed at the head of Haitley. He gets a little nudge on to McCoy. Here's Durrant. It's Haitley. Rangers pouring players forward here, but Haitley trying to go on the outside of Alec McLeish, and the ball ran behind for the goal kick. Well, Mark Haitley is carrying a bit of an injury at the moment. He's got quite a bad bruise just behind his left leg, and I know he was struggling a bit in the match against Leeds the other night, but possibly still bothering him. But both he and Ali McCoy have a clean picking so far this afternoon. But here's McCoist, and comfortably headed by Alec McLeish.
You just wonder how much that midweek game against Leeds United will take out of Rangers, particularly if they go into extra time. Obviously Aberdeen have had a week to prepare properly for this game. Rangers have not had that luxury.
So McPherson actually gets it under control, leaves it to Durrant. Now it's Ferguson to Mikhailichenko. Robertson goes off on a run again, and the ball's out of play. So the throw to Aberdeen, quickly taken by Stephen Wright. There he is again to Grant. He's closed down by Ian Durrant, and that's Aberdeen's ball. It's cut out by Mikhailichenko. Dale Gordon. Well, no problem at all for Theo Snelders. Dale Gordon rather disappointed.
Yeah, I don't think we're too happy with that one. Not one of his better efforts. But in saying that, he never really had much time to control the ball. Had to hit that one quickly because he was getting closed down so quickly with the Aberdeen defence.
So just about 8.5 minutes to go. And we could be heading for another extra time encounter. Of course, these teams went to extra time in 1987. It was the first major final to be decided in penalties. But here come Aberdeen. It's Ian Jess, and it goes high and wide. Of course, these two sides gave us 3 classic finals at that stage.
Yeah, he's a little bit of a chance here for Aberdeen. If he'd maybe nudged it a little bit further forward with his chest there, he never landed a bit close to his feet, which gave Alexei Mikhailichenko time to come close him down a little bit, and Ian Jess had to hurry his shot eventually.
Here comes Richardson, who's onside. Robertson now has the pace to challenge him all the way, and the ball's kept in play by Andy Gorham. That was excellent defending by Robertson. Richardson had looked as though he'd got away from the defence, looking rather square on that occasion. Something Rangers will have to guard against. But here they come now through McCall to McCoist. McCall again. McCoist leaving it to Dale Gordon. This is Ian Durrant. Ian Ferguson is blocked out by McLeish. John Brown punching the loose ball. Headed away by Richardson. It's McCall stepping in for Rangers. Well, they get the break of the ball there to Ferguson. That's Mikhailichenko. This is Ian Durrant. He's got John Brown over to his left. Brown going in the run there, but it's played to Mikhailichenko. Ali McCoy's in there. And the long clearance from Winnie gives the throw in to Rangers.
That was a great bit of defending there by Gary Smith, because Ali McCoy's, for about the first time in this match, found a little bit of space inside the box, and Gary Smith made a tremendous block. He's a young player that impresses me more and more every time I see him.
And that's Rangers' throw. I think David Winnie will require some treatment here. Involved in a clash there with Dale Gordon.
Actually, they'll be hoping Davy Winnie gets back up in his feet, because we've been mentioning how well Davy Robertson's been playing, but Davy Winnie's had a great game defensively, and of course it was him that knocked in that nice little ball for Duncan Shearer's goal. He's had a really good game at left back for Aberdeen today.
So David Winnie recovers, a player who has been playing Premier League football since the age of 17, and he cost the Dons £265,000 from St Mirren. He certainly played well this afternoon. Meanwhile, Aberdeen have the free kick just outside their area. And Theo Snelders coming out of his area to take it. Well, goalkeepers becoming more and more involved in outfield play nowadays. Although don't mention that to Graham Souness as regards Bruce Grubble up. So there's Winnie getting the touch. It's Richardson switching the play to Stephen Wright. Well cut out by Robertson. It's played forward towards McCoist again. He's policed by Gary Smith. He lays it off though to Ian Durant. Here's McCoist again. Dale Gordon's breaking at the right. McCoist shot. Oh, that's a marvellous diving save by Snelders, who watched it all the way. Well, Dale Gordon was breaking to the right, but McCoist, well, being the type of striker he is, decided to have a blast.
Yeah, well, every striker, they always fancy their chances. A fair enough effort, but I think you're fully expecting Theo Snelders to save that one.
Nicely done. So here come Rangers again. And it's Dale Gordon. It's a bit of a hash of that one. Richardson plays it through. He's trying to find Shearer, but John Brown's got a bit of time. I feel McCoist could have played that ball to Dale Gordon there, but if Ali sees half a chance of a goal, he goes for it. And with his track record, you can't blame him. 25 goals so far this season. So just 4 minutes left here at Hampden Park. Rangers 1, Aberdeen 1. And extra time looming. But the referee is calling over Dale Gordon. And to see the reason why. Disgraceful play there by the Rangers substitute. And called over by Douglas Hope. Well, that's the second time he's reacted in that type of way since he's come onto the field.
Yeah, I think the initial foul was on Ali McCoist here. This looks like a foul to me. Nudges him off the ball, and then, well, this is a bad lunge by Dale Gordon, and fully deserved his booking there.
So the Aberdeen player, Lee Richardson, has recovered. The yellow card has been shown to Dale Gordon. So 3 minutes left. This is Dale Gordon. Well, can he make amends here? He finds Ali McCoist. This is Mikhailichenko. Ian Ferguson, that's punched away by the goalkeeper. Well, Snelders under real pressure there. But the ball eventually going behind for the goal kick.
Yeah, it was a good patient build up here. Mikhailichenko picks it up on the edge of the box. Right foot, good first touch being Ferguson, onto his left foot, and another powerful shot. Eventually lands at his feet again and he balloons it over the bar. But he certainly had one or two impressive strikes in this game, and his shot in the first half, which hit the post, is one of the hardest shots I've seen this season.
It's McPherson's header. Picked up by Gary Smith. So there are 2 minutes left. The decision goes Rangers' way. The free kick. It's Ferguson playing it to Mikhailichenko. Oh, it's a good ball through to Robertson. Can Rangers snatch it here? And it was Grant sliding in there and sending the ball high over his own crossbar. Ali McCoist was in the thick of it there. So the corner goes to Rangers.
Yeah, it's a great through ball inside just maybe takes one touch too many here, Davy Roberts. He should maybe have delivered that cross earlier.
So in comes the corner kick. It's Patalainen back helping in defence, and he knocks it out of play for another corner kick to Rangers. Just over a minute left. Snelders commits himself and he handles it well. So we're now inside the final minute. Rangers 1, Aberdeen 1. Aberdeen no breaking through, it's Shearer. And Robertson did just enough there. Eventually it was Brown who cleared it, but it's chested down by Haitley to Durant. And the ball out of play for the throw to Rangers. And the final seconds ticking away. And extra time looming. As I said, the 1987 final went to extra time. Rangers won on that occasion on penalties 5-3, but here they come, it's Mikhailichenko. And the ball breaking away from Dale Gordon to go behind for the goal kick to Aberdeen. So the referee has checked his watch. He's looked out towards the linesman. So just seconds remaining here at Hampden Park. But let's hope they're just ready to blow the whistle. So we're into time being added on here as McPherson gets in the header for Rangers. Stephen Wright knocks it forward, takes the return. Shearer's in there again, laying it off. And this time it goes behind for the goal kick to Rangers. So both sets of players now will be resigned to another half hour. Andy Gorham looking quite relaxed there. And of course he moved from Hibs last year, and they went on to win the League Cup, so he's desperate to win his first Skull Cup medal. Still play goes on, it's Haitley. Durant's in there. And Patalainen wins it. But there goes the final whistle. So the full-time score here, Rangers 1, Aberdeen 1. Rejoin us after the break. Come back to Hampden Park. Extra time just about to begin. Ali McCoy, you can see, has taken over the captaincy for Rangers in the absence of Richard Gough. Alec McLeish, of course, the Aberdeen skipper. Well, the last thing Rangers would want to do was go to extra time after the exertions against Leeds United in midweek. As Gordon was saying earlier, Aberdeen had the full week to prepare for this game, but both sides have had to commit the substitutes within the normal 90 minutes, and it's going to be a really tiring afternoon for a lot of players out there.
Yeah, as you mentioned, Jerry, I mean, that was a punishing midweek European Cup tie, and if anything, you could possibly favour Aberdeen now in this extra time period, but I think the Rangers supporters will be looking to the fans now to give them a lift and get right behind the team and maybe lift those tired legs.
Well, we've had 129 goals now in this competition, this being the 37th game. Some more drama to unfold, and of course, if necessary, it goes to penalty kicks. So the first period of extra time underway. And here's Dale Gordon for Rangers. Being shadowed all the way by Patalainen. Good play by Dale Gordon. This is what Rangers want to see from him. We've seen a couple of flashes of temper from him in this match, but certainly some nice play from him there. But now it's Mixer Patalainen breaking for Aberdeen. Ball's headed away by McPherson. This is McCall. To McCoist. And Rangers happy to accept the throw-in. The Rangers were due to beat Aberdeen at Pittodrie yesterday in the championship race. That match had been put back to December 16. Here come Rangers now through Mikhailichenko. Good running there by David Robertson. And the ball coming off Alec McLeish and going behind for the corner kick. And a huge roar going up from the Rangers fans just behind Theo Snelder's goal. The Rangers fans have the Mount Florida end, the covered end, plus the whole of the north enclosure. So it's Ian Durant to take the corner kick. David McPherson is inside the 6-yard area. Headed away there by Winnie. This is Durant. Ali McCoy's nice little turn and almost finding Haitley. Well, McCoy and Haitley combining there. A lovely little turn here by the Rangers striker. So the throw in to be taken by David Robertson, who is a long throw expert. Haitley's in there, but well taken by Theo Snelders. Well, despite the loss of that bizarre goal this afternoon, he settled down well. He's had one or two excellent saves. He really was put in an impossible position with the pass back. But, meanwhile, the offside flag goes up, and Rangers have the free kick, which is quickly taken. It's with Ian Durant. McCall's breaking in the right. This is Stuart McCall. I don't know what he was trying to achieve there. But, he certainly had Ian Ferguson inside him, which might have been a better pass, but it always looks easier from up here. It's McPherson's header. Winnie's in there for Aberdeen. Durant gets it for Rangers. It's laid off by McCoist to Dale Gordon. McCoist again. This is Durant. McCoist racing through. It's Ian Durant. Oh, what a marvellous effort. And well saved by Theo Snelders.
Yeah, another great effort here. Ian Durant switches it from his right foot onto his left. Terrific drive and a terrific save once again by Theo Snelders.
So Brown has come forward to join McPherson and Haitley. McPherson getting it. Brown's in there. And the ball drifting just beyond the post and the crossbar.
Yeah, that was a bit of a chance here, David McPherson. A good leap by David McPherson here, a looping header, and a little bit of a chance for John Brown, but he really couldn't guide the ball towards net.
So again, the Rangers fans in full voice. And as John Brown sends it forward, looking for McCoist. In steps Brian Grant. He plays it to Miksu Pakalainen. This is Shearer. McPherson has it for Rangers to Ian Ferguson. Back it goes to Brown. The Rangers content to knock it about at the moment. This is Ferguson to Robertson. Ferguson again. Kalichenko. Well, he's given it away here to Richardson. Now it's Scott Booth. The Rangers just being a bit over elaborate, but the referee indicates there that the player took a bit of a dive. So that's the first 5 minutes gone in this first half of extra time. David Robertson makes the challenge there. It's getting a bit tough now. And the referee will really have to stamp his authority.
Not really a great deal on that. David Robertson comes in with a strong tackle there.
Well,
that was followed up by another tackle by Lee Richardson.
So the referee stepping in, calming it all down. And it's John Brown to take this free kick for Rangers. Aimed at David Robertson. Well, that was the suggestion that an arm was used there by Stephen Wright, but again the referee was well up with the play. This is John Brown. Ian Ferguson finds McCall. Gordon leaving it there to McCoist, and David Winnie reacted well, and the ball goes out for the throw to Rangers. Good defending that by David Winnie. So Ian Durant Sends it to McCall, takes the return. It's McCall again. Carried away by Gary Smith. Only as far as Ian Ferguson. That's Mikhailchenko. Nice little back heel flick. This is Ferguson. Well, I tell you what, he gives Scott Booth a surprise here, and almost surprised Theo Snelders. He's worked immensely hard this afternoon as Ian Ferguson.
It was a good bit of play again by Ian Ferguson. This one, he just sort of toe pokes across the Aberdeen goal mouth, but no Rangers player in sight.
Well, the winners this afternoon carry off a cheque for £35,000. The runners up 25,000. I'm quite sure that's the last thing in the minds of players out there. It's more about silverware and gold medals. This is Ian Jess, who had a very good first half, but he's tended to be a bit quieter. This is McCall for Rangers to Durant. This is David Robertson. Mikhailchenko to his left, but he's been closed down by Stephen Wright. Played through now to Hateley, who's onside, and a good tackle there by Alec McLeish, but the keeper's lifted up the ball, and that will be a free kick surely. Yes, the referee has deemed it's a deliberate pass back. The goalkeeper is arguing that it was a tackle by McLeish, but the intention was obviously to get the ball back to the keeper, and the referee reacted immediately. He's awarded the free kick. One or two Aberdeen players unhappy here, and I think he's going to book the goalkeeper, because Snelders really spoke out quite a bit there. There's Willie Miller looking on, but this is an anxious moment now for Aberdeen.
Well, it was a great tackle in the first instance by Alec McLeish there, but there's no doubt about it. It came off his right foot. Snelders picked the ball up, and now we've got, well, it's just been bedlam in this box here.
It's down to the interpretation of the referee. Was it a deliberate pass back? He has said yes. It's an indirect free kick. Well, a moment of great drama here. It's played to Robertson. And eventually it was Stephen Wright who got it clear. There's Hateley in there now. And again, it's one of those grey areas in the pass-back rule. If the referee deems that it's a deliberate pass-back, you see McLeish sliding in here. Now, is he merely tackling the Rangers player, or is he playing it back to the goalkeeper? The referee has said he's played it back to the keeper. But again, it puts referees under a lot of pressure.
Well, at least they never try to chase that one down to your Snelders.
But again, we've seen just what the pass-back rule can mean in this particular game. It cost, as Gordon was saying, that cost Aberdeen the opening goal. So that's 10 minutes gone in this first period of extra time. Still one goal apiece. It was McCall for Rangers after 13 minutes and Shearer for Aberdeen after 62. And here comes Shearer again. Aberdeen pouring players forward. Good play by Shearer. And it's blocked there by McPherson. The shot had gone in from Lee.